Hello and welcome. This video will show, in detail, the removal of old front discs and the installation of new ones. It is the first in a series showing complete replacement of a 1980 Camaro's brakes, including upgrading to four-wheel discs. Since the video mostly speaks for itself, I'm going to spend most of the time explaining why we bought certain parts and did certain things. The hose from the caliper to the hardline was disconnected off camera. The car already had front disc brakes, so why replace them? Well, given how important brakes are, I wanted Dylan to have all new brakes rather than wait for something to fail. So I gave him a four-wheel disc brake kit for Christmas. Save the outside washer, you'll need it later. We made our own dust shield to spindle gaskets because no local auto parts store had off-the-shelf gaskets we could buy. But they could sell us a sheet of Felpro gasket material, so we used that. We reused the stock dust shields. The new wheel bearings need to be packed. Proper packing fills every bit of space with grease. Our Timken bearings came with races, but we didn't use them. The rotors come with inside and outside bearing races already installed. We used Timken bearings because of Timken's good reputation for quality. I'm sure there are other quality bearings, but Timken was the brand I knew. Be sure to grease the spindle where Dylan is greasing it now. The inside seal on the rotor rides on that surface. Dylan completely stuffed the inside cavity of each rotor with grease. You can see it squeeze out when he pushes the bearing in. It's probably not necessary, but we hope it will keep the bearings well greased. First, Dylan got the nut finger tight. Then, as you turn it with a wrench, you feel a point where it gets noticeably firmer. We put the nut right at that point where it starts to feel firmer. The rotor still turns freely with no noticeable increase in effort. If we did this job again, we wouldn't paint the face of each rotor where it contacts the wheel because the paint gets messed up. More than a year later, the rest of the paint still looks great. The inside and outside brake pads were installed in the caliper off camera. I chose the Right Stuff detailing kit because 1. I was looking for a complete 4-wheel disc kit. I didn't want to try to choose a bunch of individual components. 2. It includes braided stainless hoses that may provide better braking. 3. I emailed their tech support a couple of questions and got pretty good answers in a reasonable amount of time. And 4 was price. Price always matters. At less than $1,000, the Right Stuff detailing kit offers a lot of bang for the buck. Though I don't have a good image to show it, there's a channel that seems to be for the brake hose. We tightened up the hose where it would be centered in the channel. In this shot, you can see a new rubber cap on the bleeder screw. There's a tube nut on the hardline that is tightened into the hose. The hose end is held in place with a clip. We used stainless steel Mickey Mouse clips. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Camaro brake videos. Random question of the day. Why does O'Reilly show you parts that you can't order, that cannot be shipped to the store or delivered to your house? I'm just asking.